What's up, programmer? In this video, I am going to be explaining the printf function in C++. So what is the printf function? The printf function is a function in C++ that you can use to output text that is formatted on the console. The function is a part of the C standard library. Now I am going to show you how to use the printf function in C++. To use the printf function, the first thing you need to understand is the syntax, which is going to be printf and then the first parentheses. Now inside the parentheses, the first part you need to put is the string that you want to be formatted. For the string, you will want to specify the format that you want in certain areas using the format specifiers. The most common format specifiers you would use include string, which is followed by the percentage character and the letter S. For integers, it will be the percentage character and the letter D. For float values, it will be the percentage character and the letter F. For characters, it will be the percentage character and the letter C. These specific format specifiers will be replaced with the values that you placed it in the next part of the printf function, which is for the arguments. Just type a comma after you wrote your string in the first part, and then in the second part for the arguments, you can put the values that you want to be used in the formatted string. Usually for this, it will be variables or certain values. You can have multiple arguments. It just depends on how many you want to use in the printf function. Now in this example, I have a string where it prints out the value of a date. So when we run the program, you can see that the output states that today's date is the 29th. Now here's another few examples that I created. I have a printf function where it prints out one of the days in a week. Here's a printf function where it prints out a character. I have it placed as T, which stands for true if the day is Friday. And here's a printf function where it prints out the value of pi. Keep in mind that these are just examples to show you how the printf function works. So when we run the program, you can see that the values in the arguments for each specific printf function is displaying correctly. Now if you want to use them all at the same time, we can do so, just like this. In this example, I have combined the other printf functions into one printf function. In the first part of the printf function, I have the string. In the second part, I have the arguments. Now one thing you want to make sure is that if you're going to use a string argument in the printf function, you want to use this format, which I'm going to show you right now. The reason you want to include this at the end of your string argument is that because if you don't include it, your string argument won't display properly. Now when we run the program, you can see that the entire string printed on the console with the values. Now if you want to specify the number of decimal places that you want to have for your float variables, you can do so by going to the format specifier for the float values, then in front of the F, but after the percentage character, you want to put a period, and then you want to put a number for how many decimal values you want to have. In this example, I just want 2 decimal values, so I'm going to put 2. And then when we run the program, you can see that the value of pi is displayed as 3.14. Anyways, this is easy syntax showing you an introduction on how to use the printf function in C++. Thank you for watching.